What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. It's Dane from Glove HQ again. Looking a little bit different. I don't know what's going on with my hair today. It honestly looks like it's receding by a good bit, so I've got a hat on. Basically just wanting to bring a couple of sort of tricks and tips that I've learned since I've started playing Warzone, from whenever I actually... Whoa! Fighting on the football. From whenever it actually released, because I've actually played it from release there. Mainly going to be applying to solos, but you know, you can take these kind of tips and tricks and apply them anywhere in Warzone really, whether that's duos, trios or quads. So without anything else, let's get into it. But as you can see from the video there, I decided to drop the other end along where I actually seen a guy dropping into the side I was going to drop at, but you thought, you know, I'm not going to risk it. So there's kind of quick tip, don't try and sort of beat somebody to a gun or that. If you see somebody's dropping in before you, just try and back away and try and get another gun and then take them on, because you're going to put yourself at a major disadvantage trying to go for the same gun, and you know, sometimes you're just going to actually lose that fight, and that's kind of what happens. But you see up in that big building there, me and that guy kind of ran into each other, and I had that terrible ass pistol. I needed to get out of there, so I recommend just never try and take people on with horrible guns. You know, what I'd done in that clip, as you've seen, I backed off, I was able to actually get dead silence and a much better gun, and I instantly recharged him, and I was able to come out on top in that engagement basically, because he wasn't expecting me to get dead silence at all. And after I killed that guy, I still had the dead silence actually active. I was able to loot this guy real quick, get a better gun, and then that other guy decided to just barge through the door quite recklessly. I was able to just take him out real quick as well. I mean, I don't really know what he was doing there. He maybe should have played that a bit more cautiously. But, you know, play it up. You know, play it up as quick as you can after any engagement you get in Warzone. Really, really important. Still got the dead silence active and everything. You know, is there anybody going to be trying to third party this? Is there going to be anybody else trying to get involved in the action? So I do a quick flank of the building, a quick initial scan, and I see this guy sort of creeping around by the double doors, and I was able to take him out as well. So that was some quite nice sort of hot start there in solo. Sort of 3 kills immediately off the rip. Sort of 123 players left, so that's a really hot start there. On to the next clip. On to the next clip here. This is all kind of scarred gameplay. I sadly wasn't able to get all this in the sort of thing. It's just random clips all from the same game. I heard that guy actually come in there from sort of quite a while away, and I sort of thought, you know, he's coming in this direction. I better not move here, otherwise I'm going to get COD time. And so I just kind of waited patiently for that guy to push round, and was able to take him out real quick there. Quite a nice easy kill there with that nice XM4 ground loot. And I had a feeling, I don't know if it was shooting or something was going on in the match, but you know, I had a feeling that there's a guy in this sort of back hangar area. So what I do, you know, I jump up on that sort of dumpster there and have a little peek through the window. Nice little spot there if you didn't know about it, see if anybody's in. And what I actually done is I nearly fucked myself, because I actually jumped on top of that big box and actually chalved him, where I reckon if I sort of just went to the side of the box or went from a different angle, it would have been a whole lot easier there. But, you know, just kind of try and play off all the information that you can in Warzone. You know, there was no reason for me to try and jump on top of that box there while I'm playing. So yeah, that's kind of the second clip. Kind of just play patient. You know, I think playing aggressive is the main thing at Warzone, you know. And the kind of the more time you take to make decisions, the more time you're just going to second guess yourself and going to end up getting a play made on you rather than you making a play. But you don't need to be sort of aggressive all the time, you know. You need to slow it down in certain situations and really read all the information around you, and then you're making the best possible play. So on to the next clip. So onto this clip here, you know, I've cut most of this off because it was kind of just me trying to look for £100 from a loadout, or 100 cash, whatever you want to call it, and I could not find it, and I looted so long. But basically this guy had a UAV and he was looking for me around the area, so you know, I kind of slow it down, see, you know, does this guy know where I am, does he know where I'm going to push in? And I see him actually jumps down in front of me, and I actually blew him, actually knock all these plates there, and he runs away. Now, important thing here is the guy actually backs away into the building. Now, I've got two choices here now. If even though I've knocked this guy's plates, he's ran away into the building, he's put himself at a major advantage, because if I chase after him, you know, he's going to have the advantage on me, he's going to have the angle, he's going to be able to hold me here. And basically spray me when I come up like a small staircase, or he's going to, you know, wait behind the door or something. So what I can do in that situation Instead of playing to his play, I just back completely out of there and make him a bit weak to a Semtex. And I just thought, you know, it's not even that important at a fight. I'm just going to run away here. I actually run into an unlucky Rose skin, just kind of running about in the middle of nowhere. He gets absolutely fried. And to top it all off, you know, I think, hey, that bounty, that guy that I just chased into that building, he's going to wonder, he's going to see that shoot, and he's going to be get a little interest in that. He's going to see, you know, what's going on here. So he goes for a little peek up the top. And I quickly bring out the XM4 and absolutely shred him, take him out, and get a nice little 12,000 or something for that bounty. So those situations there, you know, if I chased that guy into that building, them 3 kills or whatever probably wouldn't have happened. So it's just kind of that. The biggest tip I can say to take away from this video is never chase anybody into a building. And 9 times out of 10, don't even bother going for a team in a building, because they're at such an advantage where if they're just holding you and how quickly you sort of die in Warzone with a, you know, if somebody's just pre-aiming you and they're putting bullets into you before you can even like shoot back, there's no point. Don't even attempt to take people on in buildings is what I'm really trying to say here. And basically onto the final clip there, and we'll wrap this up for today. Final clip here is me sort of going about in a car near end game, sort of on the 10 kills now. I'm not really too sure, but I've got a feeling somebody's in this area once again, and actually, you know, instead of jumping out, you know, he's gonna know I'm there because I'm the car. You know, it's obviously alerting everybody in the area there. That's not a complete idiot. That, you know, I'm coming in this car and I jump out now. Instead of just going round, I actually jump on top of the car, and I've got quite a nice head glitch looking over the whole buy station kind of area. And for some reason, there's just a kid in the middle of these rocks here, just hiding. So what do I try and do? I'm just going to try and take him out real quick, try and nade him, put an airstrike on him. He's trying to run away, and now while he's running away, I need to watch I don't die to my own airstrike. But I can get aggressive here. He's going to be trying to run away. He's going to try and get a better position on me. But so what I do, I see him there, actually knock his plates, and I keep actually shooting, and I do get him through the wall there, which you wouldn't actually expect. You know, normally 9 times out of 10 I would stop shooting there, but on that occasion he was that weak. I just kept spraying, and I was actually able to take him out and shoot him through the wall with the AMAX. So that was quite a big play. I mean, I know this is from the previous season, but I think it's some quite good content and good tips in here, and sort of gameplay I'm able to utilise, even though the meta always changes, blah blah blah. You can kind of see what I'm on about with some of the things that happen. Obviously it can be replicated with different weapons, different metas, etc, etc. Now, basically coming to the end of this here, the last, you know, I just killed that guy, and I'm going to get third partied here by this other guy, and he actually misses a few shots there. And what did I do? So I've got utilise my surroundings here. You know, I've got this buy station in front of me. I just instantly go prone behind the buy station, peek back up, and absolutely obliterate that guy who was my bounty or was my threat or whatever it was. But there's just some quick tips, you know, just to kind of refresh you. I'm probably going to leave the gameplay rolling in the background here, although I don't have nothing sort of too specific that I want to mention from the gameplay that's left running. Is sort of, you know, be aggressive but not too aggressive in Warzone. You know, you want to try and make the play as much as possible, and always kind of keep on the move, especially if you're in sort of team games. Now, I mean, you can play a bit slower in solos and duos, but trios and quads, you want to try and be moving about quite a lot, you know, get a bit of control, a bit of map control on people and stuff, and kind of block them in, hold them in zone, blah blah blah. You know, other things is just kind of, it all comes down to kind of practice as well, really. I mean, you've got to kind of play quite a lot to, if you're really wanting to improve and kind of see the high kill games that streamers drop. I mean, they play a ridiculous amount of time and have sort of ridiculous equipment setups, and sort of, you know, I do recommend sort of energy drink, G Fuel, all that kind of stuff. You know, make sure that you run the sensitivity that's comfortable for you, blah blah blah. But this is just kind of random video, just a few tips and tricks in Warzone today. I'm probably going to have a final screen that's just going to kind of have some writing on stuff that I would recommend, because the video is going on and on. I don't want to sort of blab on too long. But if you hopefully enjoyed this, something a little bit different today, if you did, if you can please drop a like or subscribe or drop a comment. You know, I'd appreciate any of those. And basically take care, and I'll be back with a new video in not too long. Bye bye for now.